January 3rd, 2026, Caracas, Venezuela. In the dead of night, helicopters thundered across the sky. U.S. Special Forces were on a mission that would shock the world. Their target? Nicolás Maduro, the embattled president of Venezuela. What unfolded that night wasn't just politics. It was history in the making. To understand why this raid mattered, we need to rewind. Nicolás Maduro wasn't born into power. He started as a bus driver, then rose as a union leader. His life changed forever when Hugo Chavez, Venezuela's fiery socialist president, chose him as successor. In 2013, after Chavez's death, Maduro stepped into the presidency. But instead of prosperity, Venezuela spiraled into chaos. Hyperinflation destroyed savings. Grocery store shelves emptied. Millions fled the country in search of food and medicine. Maduro clung to power through disputed elections, accused of fraud and corruption. International courts linked him to drug trafficking and narco-terrorism. For years, he evaded justice. Until January 3rd, 2026. That night, U.S. forces launched a covert operation in Caracas. Helicopters swooped in. Special units stormed Maduro's compound. Within minutes, he and his wife were captured. The extraction was swift. They were flown directly to New York City under heavy security. For many, this echoed history, like the 1989 capture of Manuel Noriega in Panama. Imagine the scene. A sitting president, whisked away from his palace, now facing charges in a foreign courtroom. It was unprecedented in modern Latin America. The world reacted instantly. In Venezuela, opposition supporters celebrated, calling it justice long overdue. Loyalists cried foul, labeling it an invasion. Across Latin America, governments split. Some praised the U.S. for standing against tyranny. Others condemned the raid as a violation of sovereignty. In Washington, officials justified the move. Maduro was facing narco-terrorism charges. But critics warned, if the U.S. could remove a sitting head of state, what precedent did that set? This wasn't just about Venezuela. It was about global power, sovereignty, and the reach of American influence. History has seen moments like this before. During the Cold War, the U.S. intervened across Latin America, in Cuba, Chile, Panama. Each time, the world debated, was it liberation or interference? Venezuela, rich in oil, has always been geopolitically important. Maduro's fall wasn't just about corruption. It was about control of resources, influence in the region, and the balance of power. January 3rd, 2026 became another chapter in that long history of intervention. A reminder that history often repeats itself, just with new names and faces. Now in New York, Maduro faces charges that could lock him away for decades. His trial will be watched worldwide. For Venezuela, his capture marks the end of an era. The Chavismo movement, once powerful, now faces collapse. The country stands at a crossroads, rebuilding democracy or falling into deeper turmoil. Maduro's legacy? From Chavez's chosen successor to prisoner in a foreign land. A cautionary tale of power, corruption, and downfall. January 3rd, 2026 will be remembered as the day Nicolás Maduro's reign ended not at the ballot box, but in a military raid. Was this justice served, or a dangerous precedent that could reshape global politics? History is being written, and you are watching it unfold.